2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. We head out to the 10th hole now, and as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
I am astounded that this featured player wants to take down none other than Tom Kim. He is one of the bright young stars on tour, big bubbly personality, but the talent is top tier. And, well, there is no better way to build your confidence than if you can possibly take down Tom Kim.
It's always fascinating to see what motivates these players. Henny, thanks for that info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely.
I think this could be it. Could be.
And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by one. And Rich, the 11th hole is a monster, almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Luke, this is a big par 5 here. Lone tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A birdie putt awaits.
You can cut the tension down here with a knife, guys. He's got this to go in front of Tom Kim.
Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
It most definitely is. This is a tasty morsel of a little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right, right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
Oh, almost went in. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Well, nicely done. Holes the putt for back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 13th. That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Unspectacular. Yeah, it was just a blasé kind of round. Nothing really going either direction for him, and you know, there's a few rounds to go, but they need something good to happen.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of this tournament is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. We'll be following our featured player who currently sits inside the top 30 as our coverage begins. Can he make a surge today? Nicely done. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind is going straight at his back.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
How good was that putt? And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. That should find the fairway. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And tidy looking shot, that one.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
This would be a good putt to make, to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Well, this looks pretty handy. This one could make it all the way to the hole. And makes it. What a bomb. The 9th is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. So close. This one's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
A few shots under par at the moment.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. He's currently in a tie for 3rd here. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our 3rd round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. It's heavily bunched at the top of the leaderboard. Our featured player, one of 4 players tied for the lead as we get into today's play. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Time to take a look at the standings, shall we? And our featured player sits in second place as Victor Hovland continues to lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards. Yeah, this one's missing left.
A bit wild on approach there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next. Time to tee off at the 6th.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Stonking drive there.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
Standing over his second shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it.
Nice out the rough here.
That's nicely done. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here.
And there it is.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And catching up with the action, our player is currently tied for top spot alongside Victor Hovland.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he's now the solo leader in this event. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, as this final round gets underway, our featured player is at the top of the field.
This guy's tough as nails. I mean, to be 1 ahead of a lot of players, you feel okay. Victor Hovland's certainly not one of those in my book there, Luke. Victor Hovland is the real deal 24/7.
We're going out to the 15th to check on the action.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Opting for the 5-wood. Good opportunity for him. If he can get this up and down, he'll tie the leader.
Nothing like a little pressure to make it interesting, is it?
and a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And that should secure the par on this one. 1 stroke off the lead now as we make our way down the final stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Putting for birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole here is a par 4. Needs to make a move soon. Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Currently 9 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
When moving the golf ball left to right.
Well played, mate. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just witnessed history, their first ever PGA Tour victory. Rich, they must be going berserk in their mind.
They're delirious. There's no doubt about it. I mean, so many emotions are racing through them right now. They can't even stop and think about anything for more than a few seconds. It's an amazing feeling.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Yeah, nicely played. 20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
I don't mind the look of this. Just missing the birdie there. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
With this putt, he'll get one up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. On the 14th, another par 4, Rich, where, again, premium is on accuracy.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Yeah, a quality shot, that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie. Oh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, you want to win a US Open, a major title, you've got to go stripe it all the way home, and it starts here at the par 350.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Oh, right by the hole. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst number 2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Par putt coming up here. Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you, my friend.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The second round of the Daybreak Classic is set to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. And as we check on the position of our featured player, it's going to be an interesting day to see what he does here on cut day. At this point, the weekend is certainly not a guarantee.
It's amazing how much players are affected by that cut. You're going to see every player out there today grinding it out to make this cut.
Going with the pitching wedge here. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway, and plenty of runoff areas all around.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that was pure. Lining up the birdie putt here. He's currently in a share of 11th place. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. He's in a share of 12th place. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, that would have been nice to make. And this putt to move into the top 10. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. We've arrived now at the par 5 5th hole. That's heading for the fairway. His second shot here. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And after that, He'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Or is that the number? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Through to the weekend, Rich, and that was a pretty gutsy performance.
Absolutely. Always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the Daybreak Classic, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam, and it's great to have you with us. And our leader is currently 2 under par as the action gets underway on 2K Sports. Not bad. Sitting at 3 over.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
Looking really good, this one. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
This putt to go ahead of Will Zalatoris.
Going with the 5-wood. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. Just a 4-footer remaining.
To keep the round going. This is a par save.
Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Wow, that was just striped. I don't think this one's going to stop on the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Okay, that'll work. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Ooh. And this one is for his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 2 over par. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. And in it goes. Now 4 back after that hole. We're at the great stage of this tournament, Rich, just a round to play.
Yes, and it should be a doozy. Looking forward to it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Our featured player is starting the day in the top 20 as we get things underway. Can he make a move today? Let's see what's happening out at the 14th hole.
Awesome stuff.
This is his second shot. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Sitting at +5 overall. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Coming up from the bunker.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today. This one may not get there.
Well, that was a good strike. This would be a great up and down. Oh, absolutely flushed. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finished with a birdie.
And this putt is for a final score of 74. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. No win for this player out there this week, Henny, but they did manage to beat Will Zalatoris. So that's got to be a big boost of confidence.
Huge, Luke. They challenged the young gun, Will Zalatoris, and beat him. I think they'll be very pleased with that, and will be using that confidence you mentioned to propel them forward in the next event.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.